What's up, everybody? It's your girl Queen B, and I'm back with another video. Okay, y'all, so okay, so before I was gonna get on here, I was like, we're gonna do this video, we're gonna knock it out. But now it's like, I don't know if I really want to do the video. But as you can tell by the title, I'm about to tell y'all a very interesting Queen Bee hot topic today. But before I get into the story, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Follow all that social media right down here and follow the links down below. Alright, y'all ready? I hope y'all sitting down because this story is juicy. Okay, so yes, I am pregnant. That still feels weird saying that out my mouth, but yes, I am having a Princess B. Princess B is what I am calling the baby, but no, I do not know what I am having, but we just gonna speak it into existence. So let's go ahead and come on, wind it back, and let's talk about how I found out. Let me get some water, y'all. Y'all making me nervous just already looking at me. I see how y'all looking at me at the screen. Like, I see y'all. Alright. So, all this happened in December of 2017. Yes. And it actually happened during Christmas break. Yes, Christmas break. I should have took my little fast tail home, but I did not. I stayed here for the break with my boyfriend, and I mean, as y'all can tell by the title, you already know what happened. So yes, so it was just too much time on our hands, and there you go. The rest is what it is right now. So let me tell you all what has been happening since then. I didn't find out officially I was pregnant until January. And the way I figured it out, well, the way I knew something was wrong, because I had mixed emotions about what was going on. One, because I had just stopped taking my birth control, so I was kind of like, well, maybe it's gonna take a minute for my cycle to come back on. Okay, so I gave it 2 weeks. Then the third week, I was like, okay, you know, we're gonna wait one more week, right? And I kept telling my boyfriend, I'm like, something's not right. But of course, he's like, you always saying it's late, so, you know, don't worry about it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna really worry about it. But I kept like Googling stuff, like, okay, what does it mean? Like, what are the symptoms? Because I wasn't throwing up. Like, a lot of people say they was throwing up. I wasn't throwing up. What else? I didn't have to use the restroom a lot. Like, I was just like normal. I just kept getting a lot of cramps. So that's why I was like, okay, my period about to come, my period about to come. It never came, y'all. So one day at work, I was like, okay, I'm gonna just get this little pregnancy test after, you know, after I leave work, and we just gonna take it. So I got a total of 3 pregnancy tests, right? So I took 2 the first day, well, the first night that I got off from work. I don't remember the exact day, y'all, because it's been like a while since I've been keeping up with it. So I took 2 tests that night, and then they both were positive. So yeah, I cried my little heart out. And what's funny is that I only cried for like 2 minutes, and then I stopped. I think I was like, you know, I already kind of like got in my mind that it was like it was going to be positive. So I was like, okay, well, there's no need to sit up here and cry, because it's clear as day this is what's happening right now. So I cried for a little bit, and then I stopped, and I had to get myself together. Like, come on, Queen Bee, snatch it together, we got to figure this out. So I didn't say nothing that day to nobody. The next day, I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna take one more just in case. So I took another pregnancy test the night after that, and it was still positive. So it was kind of like, you know, we in motion. So here are the 2 pregnancy tests. They're really old now, so they look a little crunchy. Let's see if I can focus it, if it want to focus. Yeah, so here's one, then here's the other one. So if it wants to focus. So yeah, so, and the other one, oh no, the other one is in this box, but y'all already know it's positive too, but I'll just show y'all just because you can't really tell. But yeah, these will be going in my scrapbook. But yeah, so took those 2 tests and we moved on from that. So the first person I actually told was my best friend. So my best friend was kind of like, you know, well, congratulations, blah, blah, blah. You know, but we already knew that having a baby was not in my plans right now. So it was one of those I told you moments. I told you some moments, and it was also like a congratulations at the same time. So, you know, she was the first person I told. And then I ended up telling my boyfriend's mom second, before I even told him, because I was like, well, should I tell him? Should I not tell him? Because he had a lot of stuff going on at the time. So I was kind of like, you know, I'm just not even about to just throw this in, like, on top of the other stuff that he already had. So I just was like, you know what, this is not the time. I'm not gonna say nothing. So I told her, and I was like, well, should I tell him? I don't know. Like, it was just like, I was just nervous, and it was kind of like I was going over there so much and not saying nothing. I kind of was like, okay, I have to say something. Like, it just kept like bothering me that I wasn't saying nothing. So I ended up telling him. He was happy from what I can remember. Like, I don't even remember telling him. I just know, oh, no. I think one day he was playing a game and I asked him, I was like, oh, how would you feel if I was having a baby? I don't remember what he said, but I remember I asked him that, like a rhetorical question, before I initially told him. But it probably wasn't that same day. But I know I asked him, like, oh, how would you feel da-da-da if I was having a baby? So that got, you know, past that. So I told my mom one day after I got off from work. And what's crazy about this, like, I was like, so the reason how I ended up telling her, I was like literally like stressed out probably for like a whole week, because I'm like, she's gonna be mad. Like, anybody who knows my mom, they know she is like strong and like stern, okay, stern. So when I was like thinking of how I'm gonna tell her, I was just like trying to build up the courage to, like, if I'm on FaceTime with her, and it was just not trying to come out. But it was like literally stressing me out. Like, I could not like concentrate and my head was hurting. So one day I called her after I got off from work on FaceTime. Oh, y'all, your girl broke down. Like, when I tell you I broke down telling her on FaceTime, like, I just broke down. Like, I was like, mommy, I don't even remember what I was saying to her, but she was like, you need to calm down, like, what's going on? So then I was just like, you know, telling her, yeah, that, you know, that I was pregnant or whatever. So she was like, it's okay, and da-da-da-da-da, we're gonna be fine, everything's gonna be fine, it's gonna work out. So I was kind of, in my head, I was like, this is not for real. So I was telling her out loud, I was like, okay, I'd rather you go ahead and be mad at me now so we can move past it, because I'm just like, she is putting on for me right now because I'm crying. But I'm like, I know my mom, like, it's too good to be true about her reaction. Like, I'd rather her be a little more upset, not more so upset, but just not be like, she was just like too calm for me, and I was not like, I was not used to nothing like this. So I was like, who am I talking to right now? So she was like, no, everything's gonna be fine, blah, blah, blah. So once I had my mom's approval, I really was just like, I don't care about who else don't care about it. Like, it is what it is now. So that was that. I told my mom. So we ended up going to Planned Parenthood, the clinic. That's where I got my birth control from. Ironic, right? The place I got my birth control, the place I'm going to get a pregnancy test from. So I went there and they took a urine sample, and she was just like, you know, that I am pregnant. And they had like a little chart, and it tells you like how many months that you, I mean not months, how many weeks you are, like your date of conception and all of that. So she was like, at the time she was like, this is in, mind you, this is still January, she was just like, oh, you're 6 weeks. So I'm like, that's 6 weeks is a long time. So I was like, oh my gosh. So then told my boyfriend, then we breaking down crying, like it was just too much crying, like just too much crying. So we was crying, we was like, oh my gosh, like we didn't think it was this like far along, like it was, that's a good amount of time, like good and ready. So that's that. What else? So I think that following, I think like two weeks after that appointment, I went to the OBGYN and got an official, like, you know, like confirmation. So she was like, no, you're, and she did, that's when I got my first ultrasound. My first ultrasound was January 31st. And she was like, the doctor, well, the nurse was like, you know, no, you're not 6 weeks. She was like, the baby was too small to be 6 weeks. So I don't remember how many weeks she said I was at the time, but it was like the lady at Planned Parenthood was off. So yeah, but I'll show y'all Princess B. Okay, yeah, okay. This was the ultrasound at first. 6 weeks. This is Princess B. Look at the baby. Let's see if she can focus. Yeah, so took that there, you know, I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like really happening for real. So after that, you know, they got me on my prenatal vitamins, and that was it. So what just happened? That was, you know, the beginning of like, you know, how it all happened. So we just gonna get into like a few, oh no. So yeah, so my mom, went to the doctor, well, went to the clinic, then went to the actual doctor, and then that was that. So for like 3 months, like, cause I'm 4 months, well, I just turned 4 months 2 days ago. So today, right now, it is April 10th. So by the time y'all see this video, it'll probably be April 12th, because I know me. So that means I will be 16 weeks and 4 days by the time this video is posted. So yeah, when I what was I saying? And my camera's about to die as usual. But so yeah, for the first 3 months I literally was like depressed, and I don't want to use that word, but I really just, I never felt the emotion that I felt before. Like, you know, I was like always in my room. I would go to class, go to my room, and go to sleep. I would just not like try to do nothing. Like I had to like wrap my mind around like this is really happening. So I was like, what am I gonna do? I want to finish school. Like I'm at the end of the road with like graduation, and it's kind of like I feel like I always get myself into like something. Like I always say I'm not gonna do something, and then I end up doing it like further on down the line. So it was kind of like, you know, one of these, I was doing good and then here goes something else. Like I always get myself into something. I don't know how, but you know. So yeah, for 3 months I really was just like to myself. I just really was just like crying, like, you know, like what am I gonna do? You know, because at that point I didn't tell nobody besides my mom, his mom, him, and my best friend. So I got around to telling, you know, my aunts, because I'm like, okay, well, they gonna see me for graduation. So, and I had seen them a month or 2 months before. So it was kind of like, you know, I could either wait till graduation or tell them. So I called, you know, both of my aunts, and that was another part of me that was like, oh my gosh, like I had the same, you know, fear that I had with telling my mom, because they're really close. So I was just like, I already know one aunt is gonna be extremely disappointed in me, and then I said I know my other aunt, you know, she's gonna be happy. So I already knew what to expect from both of them, but it was kind of like to actually hear their reaction was like, oh my gosh. So one of my aunts that I knew was gonna be disappointed in me, you know, yeah, it hurt my feelings at the time, because it was kind of like I already knew that I was going to make her feel, well, I already knew how she would look at me, as if she had all these plans for me, like, you know, you want me to finish school, you know, wait, don't have a baby too early, like, I'm like, you know, I'm still young, 22, like, she wanted me to, you know, not be in this position right now. So I understood that, but it was kind of like, just to hear her, you know, give me the speech that I did not want, and it was kind of like, you know, I knew it was going to come, but I didn't want it right then and there. It did hurt my feelings. I'm not even gonna flex. It hurt my feelings, like, it really hurt my feelings. So then I told my other aunt that same, like, I called her right after I called my first aunt. So, you know, she was just like, she gave me the complete opposite reaction. So I was kind of like, whew, I feel good in there. But it still made me feel sad, because I'm just like, you know, the people you really want to support you the most were the people that, you know, kind of, you know, they're in your corner, but they're kind of like, yeah, you know, they're excited for everybody else, but they're not really excited for you. So right now, at this point, she's coming along, she's happy, so I guess that's good. We're all on, ooh, I'm burping, excuse me. We're all on the same page. So that's that. I feel like I'm out of breath. Like, I've been out of breath literally for 4 months. Like, I feel like I am carrying a horse, like, out of breath. So yeah, so I told them, I had told my grandma, you know, I haven't really told my family, but once they see this video, they'll know. So, surprise! Yeah, I told a few of my friends back at home, but yeah, like, as far as my family members, not all of them know. Only 2 of my aunts, my grandma and my mom know. That's it. So none of my cousins know, you know, nobody knows. So yeah, that was that. And what else happened? So far I've been doing good. Like I said, I'll be 16 weeks and 4 days by the time y'all see this video. And I'm just gonna address some questions that I know might come up. So I'm gonna just go ahead and, like, you know, cover a few of them right now, because I can already feel it. One of them that I know will probably come up is like, well, did I consider an abortion since I'm still in school? And the answer to that is yes, I did. And before y'all go ahead and start doing like, what? Before you do that, it's kind of like, you'll say you'll never do something until you're actually put in a position. And that's how I am. Like, I felt like I didn't know what to do in the situation that I was in and then my child's father's in. It's kind of like, you know, I don't want to bring my child into the world and not have support from both parents, or have parents that are on the same page. And it was just kind of like, it's too much, and if we're not gonna be on the same page, then I'm not even about to pursue the idea of bringing a child to the world. Like, it was just not gonna happen. So yes, I did consider abortion. Boy or girl, I'm team girl, because you already know Queen B and Princess B, we about to take over. But everybody, literally everybody in my family is telling me I'm having a boy. So I don't want to hear that anymore, but I keep hearing it. And baby daddy over here is on team boy. He was on team girl, but he done switched up. He said his reasoning was he just can't be on the same side as me. I don't know why. My camera is gonna die. But yeah, so I'm team girl, he's team boy. Schooling, oh, my baby is due September 22nd. So I hope I can push the baby out September 23rd, so the baby can be a Libra like my mom and just be as sweet as she can be. But right now the baby's gonna be with a Virgo, but you know, we're gonna try to hold it for one more day. I plan on going back to school. I was gonna give myself a year off, but you know, I don't think a year is gonna help me. I think I need to keep this ball rolling, pick it up, and just, you know, go back to school, because a year off from school really will put you in the mindset of not going back, and I really don't have time for not going back. What other questions? I had a list of questions, y'all. Yes, I have potential names for my baby, but that'll be in another video. That will be in another video. Okay, all these other questions on here I didn't really like, so I won't address them. And I had some in my phone. Hopefully I can get to them before my phone dies. I mean, what am I talking about? My camera. But yeah, so that's, I don't even know what else I wanted to talk about. That was it. I just wanted to announce it because I need to go ahead and start, like, you know, recording my journey. Like, I already had my first ultrasound. I already seen the baby's, seen and heard the baby's heartbeat. And my next appointment is, it was supposed to be Wednesday, but I'm changing it to Friday. So I just want to keep like a record of all the stuff that's happening right now. Okay, the questions on here I pretty much already addressed in the video, so okay, we already did that. So yeah, like I said, I just wanted to go ahead and make that announcement because I mean, it is what it is. You know, your girl is about to graduate in May, and I'm about to be a mommy in September. So, you know, I just want to go ahead and shed some light on the whole pregnancy thing, only because I see a lot of videos on YouTube that talk about, you know, how they struggling and how people tear them down and say negative stuff about them being pregnant. And it's kind of like, you know, it is a blessing. At the end of the day, I could have been a person that didn't have kids, and I always wanted to have kids before 25 anyway. So maybe this is a wake-up call to me. Who knows what God's reasoning is for blessing me with this, but I have to take this gift and make the best of it. And I just, you know, have to step my game up and be the best parent I can be. And I know I'm gonna be good because my mama raised me, and she gonna make sure the baby good. So we are good over here, okay, QueenBrittneyTv? We are good. So, you know, I want y'all to leave down below what kind of videos y'all want to see. I am gonna be doing the baking soda test, the baby names video. I'll have a lot of videos going on, also documenting everything. Your girl is still out of breath. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about. I just wanted to address it a little bit, like, you know, maybe if y'all ask me some questions down below, whatever y'all want to know, I could address it in another video. But I'm really just doing this off the top of my head because I didn't want it to be scripted. Like, I just wanted y'all to know, like, this is how I really, you know, this is raw, uncut. Probably won't even edit this video. Like, that's how raw it is. I'm about to slap this video up here on this channel, on Facebook, on Instagram. Like, this thing is about to go live because we having baby. As y'all can see, my face getting big. But yeah, so just comment down below any other videos y'all want to see. And again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. Share this video. And, you know, just be happy for me because I'm happy. And even if you're not happy, I'm still gonna be happy. So yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and drop that on y'all real quick and go ahead and track my progress. And that's all we got for y'all. Stay tuned for the, who is this? That's all we. Oh, me and Princess B. Oh wait, before I go, I'll show y'all my stomach. Let's see. So, okay, that's it for you all today. And make sure that y'all stay tuned for the next video because we about to be live, okay? Make sure y'all try to get me to 1,000 subscribers because we are on the way. Me and Princess B about to take over. Alright, I love y'all. I'll be back in the next video.